You ever been in a situation where somebody asks you, hey, what do you like to do for fun? And you're like, I don't know. And you don't have anything cool to say because all you do is scroll on your phone. Well, my friends, today I'm going to be sharing some feminine Chihuahua cat. I'm going to be sharing some feminine hobbies that will get your blood pumping, get your skilling. And next time somebody asks you that question of what do you like to do for fun, you will have a marvelous answer for them. You may be wondering, why did I choose these specific hobbies as feminine hobbies? Well, these are things that I personally started doing about 6 months ago, and they have increased my well-being, increased my energy levels, helped me get sexy body, like start working out and having fun at the same time, and lowering cortisol, as well as bringing some mental peace and just overall good vibes. And so this is helpful for me. These are things I've shared with my little sister, and so I'm gonna share them with you guys. Number 1 is some form of dance. Story time. I was in Bali 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, the first time I ever went. I got pulled on stage for a dance battle at Hotel Mexicola. And this girl was like, hey. She showed me up and she came at me like, well, girl, what you gonna do now? And there was a crowd all around us. My friends were like, go back up. And you know what I did, y'all? I froze and then I ran off stage. And it was embarrassing because I didn't have no moves. I didn't have nothing I could like pull out with and show this girl up on stage during ladies' night. And so after that, I booked some classes, some dance classes. Since then, over the last 3 years, I've taken hip hop, belly dancing, some twerk classes, some red room classes, salsa and bachata. If you feel like you don't have rhythm, force yourself outside of your comfort zone, because over time, you will start learning how to listen to the music. And dancing is one of those hobbies that is not only an amazing exercise, but it's really, 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 really fun. So you'll be sweating, but you'll be having fun moving with the music, and you feel beautiful and you feel sexy once you start picking up the steps. If you ever notice professional dancers, when they just walk, they have a lot of poise. I know in the Barbie movie, all the extras were professional dancers because they wanted to make sure that the extras walked with a certain poise and with a strong core, just like Barbie would. So dancing is an amazing hobby to do, and you get to make a lot of new friends and people that are into movement and like to have fun. And it's something you can go out and do and dance without having to drink, without having to spend a bunch of money, and you can still have a lot of fun with it. Hobby number 2 is not only fun, but it is resourceful, and that is called gardening. I haven't started gardening yet. This is the extent of my gardening. Isn't she lovely? This is my Christmas orchid. Girl, she's not dead yet. And this is my other gardening. Oh, not much of a garden, but hey, I'm only living here for 3 months, so I can't really plant. The point is, I'm going to start gardening very soon because I'm moving to a place right by the ocean that has an amazing yard. So I'm already planning on getting some planters, planting a garden. Don't scratch me, kitty. And gardening is actually pretty cool because once you start to harvest your stuff, you can actually give it away. So I saw this girl on TikTok. She'll bring her fruits and veggies and some flowers, everything that she gardens, and then she'll end up giving them to her in-laws. Just gotta find some in-laws first, and then once I have in-laws and a garden, then I can actually give some pretty awesome gifts. I also hear a lot of TikTok gardeners saying that gardening is their therapy. So imagine if you're doing therapy and you start gardening, then your ability to just chill out will probably be next level. Get your hands dirty, be one with the earth and one with the soil. Maybe you can practice some grounding if you have a yard outdoors and you can garden barefoot, and really awaken and utilize that feminine quality of nurturing. You're able to nurture your garden and create some pretty cool stuff, whether it's a cool little rose like this or an orchid like this. Once I start gardening, I'll definitely be uploading some videos about it, so make sure you hit subscribe and follow the journey. Number 3 is creative writing or journaling. So this is a great way to create and to also have self-expression. I know journaling is super helpful for me, especially during my luteal phase or when I'm PMSing or during my period, because I like to write down all the thoughts that I have of what's working in my life, what do I like, what isn't working, and how can it be improved upon. So journaling really helps with mental health and with peace of mind. There are also some studies that talk about when you are able to focus on something positive upon waking up and upon going to bed. So if you journal like 3 positive things, 3 blessings before you go to sleep, then you tend to have a more optimistic outlook on life. The next one being creative writing. That's something you don't hear a lot of people doing, but I did take a creative writing class a while ago over the summer, and it was really fun being able to create characters and storylines and express myself through them. And I actually used creative writing a lot when I first got diagnosed with Hashimoto's, because I have to take like so many vitamins, literally a vitamin salad, a plethora of vitamins. So I wrote a creative story, think Osmosis Jones, of my body actually fighting for itself to defeat these foreign invaders, whatever was making me sick. And it helped a lot. Now, writing is great and all, but it is very brainy. You're all up in your brain. And so I wanted to think of something where you can use your hands. And so on the opposite side of that is doing something with arts and crafts. You can choose something that interests you. So we have like painting. One thing I've been wanting to try is pottery, because you're able to just like put your headphones in and just throw some clay and spin that wheel and make a little bowl or some cups or a vase that you can actually use in your home or gift to a friend. Another option, like I mentioned, is painting with different mediums, maybe even like painting nails, knitting, sewing, thread work. I love this because it's one, you're using your hands, so you're practicing your different motor skills, and you're getting out of your brain and more into your body. And personally, what I notice with femininity is once I take a deep breath and focus in on what my body means, what my body's feeling, I'm able to utilize and access my femininity a lot quicker. Also, you're using your hands, so you can't be on your phone scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. So on that idea of getting into your body is one of my favorite things to do, and that is yoga. So some type of yoga or Pilates or fitness activity. Not doing it for the sake of getting ripped or building a big old juicy booty or getting hourglass shape or looking good in a bikini. Not for that reason, but more for the mindfulness and the peace of mind that it brings you. So I specifically mention yoga and love doing yoga because there are so many different types. There's like vinyasa, there's breath work, there's hatha, there's like yin, and they match perfectly with each cycle that you're in your menstrual cycle. And something I personally love about yoga is the breathing aspect, and it really helps activate your parasympathetic system. So it's kind of, you can think of it as like the system that helps you to relax, that takes you out of fight or flight and into like rest and digest. And so if you're someone who finds yourself feeling anxious a lot, trying yoga may actually help. And as a bonus, you will gain flexibility, you will gain strength, especially if you are consistent with it. Yoga has some pretty awesome principles like mindfulness, like doing no harm, and some other things that I personally believe are really good things to add to your own life. The point of these hobbies is to activate your feminine energy, while most importantly increasing your well-being and overall peace and relaxation, getting you into your body while giving you some new skills that you can share with the world. Now, these skills are a great start, but if you're looking to dive deeper into your femininity, and most importantly, my favorite, your sensuality, then you gotta check out my video, How to Unlock Your Sensuality. This is an amazing topic and you are going to see some massive transformations in your life. So you gotta go check that out right now.